Magic Wand notebook files are very engaging for students. They love the surprise of stumbling on words, almost like magic. Magic Wand notebooks can be done in very little time or can be as elaborate as you like with added graphics. To create your own magic notebook file, you're going to start with opening notebook software. To do this, go to your Start or your Orb, find your All Programs, look for Smart Notebook Technology or Smart Technologies, Smart Notebook, and click on Smart Notebook 10. Or if you have it on your desktop or your taskbar, you can just click there. I'm going to close out my welcome screen. The first thing I would like to do is set my default font for this application, my default font. I'm going to click on my text icon, choose one of the icons on my toolbar, and then I'm going to click on my Properties tab. Now this could be on your left or your right side depending on where you've put it in your Smart Notebook software. Mine is on the right. I'm going to click on Text Style and I'm going to choose Comic Sans. My size is going to be 24, and then I'm going to click Save Tool Properties. Mine's already been selected. Then I'm going to click Line Style. I chose a tan or a brown, and again I'm going to choose Save Tool Properties and click back into my workspace. Now I can begin typing my words. I'm going to start off by typing words that have to do with magic. So I'm going to start with the word wand, magic, fairy, and happy. Now notice I did not have to keep clicking on my text icon. All I did was click in a different space on my workspace, and I was able to quickly type a new word. But now I'm finished adding my words, so I'm going to click on the mouse or the select arrow, which allows me to now move my words anywhere on my screen that I want them to be. And that looks good. Now, by hitting my Control and A keys at the same time, I have completely selected all of the words on this workspace, and now I'm going to again click on Control K, and all of my words have been locked down at the same time. Now they won't move. Now it's time to make my wand. To do this, I'm going to click on my shape icon here, and then select my star, and I'm going to draw a star in my workspace. Now my star needs to be big enough to highlight my words, but not so big that it shows more than one word at a time. So that's good. I'm going to select my star and then again go to my Properties tab. I'm going to click on Fill Effects, which sometimes doesn't like to select right away. I think I'll start with line style, and I'll make my line around my star yellow. Now go to Fill Effects and fill it with yellow. There. And don't worry if every once in a while your software gets glitchy. Just go to another part of it like I did. I selected my line style because Fill Effects wasn't showing, but then when I went back to Fill Effects it was there. Okay, the easiest way to make the stick for your wand is by going to your pen tool and selecting the highlight option, and I'm going to see if I can draw a nice straight line. There, that's good. Going back to my select or my mouse. Now what I want to do is I want to again hit Control A, which selects both the star and the stick, and I'm going to hit Control G, which has grouped them together so that now they move as one. Now if I were to try and select one of my words with this, it's going to be over top of the word. So what I need to do is I need to go ahead, click the arrow, and I'm going to scroll down to order, and I'm going to send it to the back. Now my wand will come behind the words, and the words will show up on my wand. To make it a little bit more professional, I'm going to again go ahead and click on the down arrow. I'm going to lock it, and I'm going to allow it to move and rotate. Now when I move my arrow, my wand, it can move all over the page, but the students won't be able to make it bigger or smaller. The last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to set the background for my application. To do this, I'm going to go to the Properties tab on my left, and Fill Effects. I'm going to choose the same color as my words. This completely hides my words. Now I can move my wand around on the page and the words seem to magically appear. At this point in time, if you had saved any graphics to your desktop, or if you had any graphics that you wanted to copy from the web, you could do this at this time. I'm going to go ahead and add a couple of graphics. You don't need to do this. It just kind of makes it more fun. And these are just graphics that I downloaded off the web prior to starting this. There we go. And the last thing I'm going to do is go ahead and put a title on my application. Magic Wand. And I think I want this to show up a little bit better, so I'm going to go ahead and make it white. And I want my Magic Wand title to be a little bit bigger. And I'm going to go ahead and lock it in place by hitting Control K. And there, our Magic Wand application is completely finished.